I don't know if you can hear me, but I made it across. It's really bad here, Verlaine. I think there's something here.
Hello everyone, welcome to the second Spooktober live stream. I've just posted the link to Twitter so people know I'm streaming, and with that we can begin. This will mark our first voyage into Alien Isolation. I put some videos before on the channel, however that was more of just a... well, it wasn't really a full playthrough. I just started from a point in the game I quite liked and then sort of decided to continue on. No, not going to put noise detection on. But yeah, but if you do, for those who are unaware, the game has a system where if you have a headset or a PlayStation camera connected, your sounds will get put into the game. So if, for instance, if someone knocks on the door, a character in the game would hear that. But, oh, I'm not doing that. That's going to be too... oof. Could go for medium. But I decided not to continue the Alien Isolation videos because just nobody was really watching them. And it was also just a bit... oh.
Final report of the commercial starship Nostromo. Third officer reporting. The other members of the crew: Kane, Lambert, Parker, Brett, Ash, and Captain Dallas are dead. Cargo and ship destroyed. I should reach the frontier in about 6 weeks. With a little luck, the network will pick me up. This is Ripley, last survivor of the Nostromo, signing off.
Ripley? I'm Samuels. I work for the company. It's about your mother. We think we may have found her, Amanda. A commercial vessel, the Anisadora, has recovered what we believe to be the flight recorder unit of the Nostromo.
Where?
Zeta Reticula.
What did it tell you?
We don't know. The unit was taken to Sevastopol station. It's proprietorial material, so the company wants it to be collected as soon as possible. Sevastopol's a supply depot in the region. It's a permanent free port
I know what it
facility.
is.
Transit's arranged. There's a courier ship called the Torrens heading out that way in 2 days. We're going to travel out.
We?
Me and another exec. And you, if you're willing. Look, Ripley, when this job came across my desk, I read the case history. I know why you're working in the region where she went missing. You're still looking, aren't you? I've been cleared to offer you a place on the Torrens if you want to come along. Maybe there'll be some closure for you.
So as I was saying before, I didn't continue with one of the reasons I didn't continue the alien isolation videos were because I didn't start from the beginning when I started recording them. Instead, it's more of a case of I wanted to record one segment, but then I just decided to continue filming it for no particular reasons. But it just didn't really work. Just want to quickly check the options. Yeah, that's already turned down. Because when you start the game, it has this film grain setting. I think usually turned up to the maximum. It doesn't make the game look bad, but it does give it sort of a really grainy look, and I just prefer to turn that off. Yeah, because the game looks a lot more clearer. Just see if we can find any items before we go in. Verlaine, you on the lookout for a navigation officer. I have a friend that's just lost his ship and he's looking for work. I can vouch for him, he's got good papers. Same old story, the megacorps undercut him, picked up all his clients. Contracts are getting harder to come by for the smaller companies and I'm thinking of getting out myself while I still have something to sell. Sounds like you're doing okay though. Dropped by the docks and heard you just sipped out, Sevastopol station. What a shithole. Still, I hear Wayne Yutani pay well. Good luck to you, if you can't beat him. Right, let's catch up when you get back, Blaine. Yeah, Alien is one of my favourite franchises of all time, and I can remember when this game got announced, it was what a lot of people were wanting from an Alien game, especially after when Colonial Marines came out, which was a complete travesty. This is the sort of the game people wanted, an Alien game which took sort of inspirations from like Amnesia: The Dark Descent, but just being more of a horror game, which is what Alien started off as before the second film came out, and it just sort of turned into an action series from then on. Because Aliens is good.
Ah, Ripley.
Samuels, did you wake up early?
Well, I don't really need as much sleep as the rest of you. I was just inspecting the Torrens facilities. A well-maintained ship. I realize it's a very similar model to...
The Nostromo.
Yes, M-Class. A later pattern, but close in spec.
I've worked engineering jobs on ships like this.
Of course. Is Taylor up yet? She's not a seasoned traveler. Hypersleep may have been punishing for her.
Haven't seen her. I'll go check on her.
So, because Aliens is a really good film, but you can't lie that afterwards, anything which was alien related was just Aliens. It kind of forgot the fact that it was originally a horror film. But stuff like this was really cool though, because this is pretty much a scene taken directly out of the first film. Can we actually... no, we can't use the scanner. Yeah, because this is exactly how the medical lab looked on the Nostromo. Because if you played the game's DLC, Last Survivor and Crew Expendable, you do actually get to walk around on the Nostromo. And being on the ship from the film is... oh, it's amazing. Especially because Alien has such a perfect art style. Because this sort of aesthetic for sci-fi is just my absolute favourite. There's Taylor.
Taylor, good morning.
Ripley, it's certainly not good. I very much doubt it's morning either. Sorry. I feel like death. I don't know how you people put up with hypersleep regularly.
You get used to it.
I don't do long haul very often. Most legal execs don't travel further than the coffee machine.
I'm surprised Weyland-Yutani felt the need to send legal at all.
The loss of the Nostromo and its cargo cost the company a lot of money. It's important we find out what happened. If I can close the case with a conclusive accident report, it'll look great with my superiors. I'm sorry. That was insensitive. I realize your mother has been missing for 15 years and you...
It's okay. We'll both get what we want, right?
Have you seen Samuels? He's probably been up for hours.
God, I just got reminded with the animated series. Because I don't know how many people actually know.
Looks like we're up.
Alien Isolation actually got an animated series slightly recently. And when it was announced, it was really exciting. Because like, oh, that's fantastic, an animated Alien Isolation series. That's perfect. But then it got released, and it's like, because I think what a few people expected was it's going to be sort of a newly created thing. But instead, the actual series was just footage from the video game with some added animation. But the problem is though, and the first time it came up was in this scene, they're using a out of character camera, so the camera's positioned roughly here. Taylor was sat here, and then Amanda stood here. The problem is though, the actual model of Amanda isn't supposed to be seen by the player. So because you're essentially having a camera so in the scene, you can see that the animations aren't finished and the textures, particularly on Amanda's head. And it just looked horrendous. Because I just gave up in the animated series on the end, because it was just so... well, it was obvious that it'd be done very cheap. And it was just such a shame. Hey Taylor, I got your case request. It may take me a while to dig out the files, and the incident happened before my time at the company, so I'm a bit fuzzy on the details. In 2122, the Weyland-Yutani cargo vessel, the USC SS Nostromo, went missing. No trace was found of its cargo or crew. Apart from a new science officer, the rest of the crew had worked together before. 7 in all. Dallas, captain. Ash, science officer. Kane, executive officer. Ripley, warrant officer. Lambert, navigation officer. Parker, chief engineer. Brett, engineer technician. Weyland-Yutani lost a lot of money from it. It's a bit of a black mark in history. Get the impression he don't like to mention it. Anyway, I'll try and find the files later, clarify some of the points. If you want, I can help you go through them. Maybe some of your luck will rub off on me. I hear upstairs have an eye on you for something big. Turret manifests, M-class ship, Verlaine, Captain. Outbound and return transportation for Rayleigh-Yutani retrieval team to Sevastopol Station. Team consists of 3 Rayleigh-Yutani employees: Samuel C, Ripley A, Taylor N. Passengers: Samuels, Christopher, Ripley, Amanda, Taylor, Nina. Number of decks 2, number of crew 2. Interside communications antenna, long haul hypersleep chamber. Commercial passenger. Yeah, but the animated series was just a really big letdown. Oh, it just looks so good though, like, oh.
Hope you all had a restful journey.
The Torrens is in very good order for an old M-class, Captain.
She was a wreck when I bought her. Took a few years and a lot of contracts to refit. She pays for herself now.
You said we're approaching Sevastopol Station. Are we docking?
I believe your contact is Marshal Waits, is that right? I'll hail Sevastopol and arrange boarding with him.
Good. Let's get this done.
Don't worry, Miss Taylor. Routine. In and out. Connor, how we doing?
SMG loaded and calibrated. Approach vector locked.
Prep comm so I can say hello.
Channel open, Captain.
Does everyone have their briefing documents?
You can watch the approach on the monitors.
Look, it's just such a perfect sci-fi look. Because I prefer this look than like the modern Star Trek by J.J. Abrams. Cause the best thing about like Alien and a lot of older sci-fi films was how they portrayed like space travel and spaceships as like these very worn out things. So as you can see, it's like very murky colours. A lot of the technology looks really old. It actually looks like a place people actually work and live in, whereas in the newer Star Trek films, the Enterprise is like polished white. Everything's like made of glass. It looks like a hospital almost. It doesn't look like a place people actually live and work in for about 7 years. I think they're supposed to be in deep space. It looks like the sort of place you'd go absolutely batshit insane. Yeah, let's get the briefing file.
Can we see it?
Switch to monitors. Sevastopol Station.
Is that damage?
It looks like damage.
Punch up 74, tight angle.
Looks like the dry dock bay is screwed.
I can't bring the Torrens into that.
This is a commercial vessel, Torrens out of St. Clair, registration number MSV7760, calling Sevastopol Traffic Control. We're carrying 3 passengers on a
Yutani Bond. You're holding the Nostromo flight recorder unit. We request immediate permission to transfer the passengers port side over. Hello, Marshal? Marshal, this is the Torrens. Say again? The station's comms seem pretty screwed up, so I fitted Samuel's suit with a radio booster. I can only keep the Torrens in transit for 24 hours.
You'll have heard from us by then.
Safe trip.
Stand by. My contract doesn't cover bloody spacewalks. It's the only option, and it's perfectly safe if you do what I tell you. Depressurizer. Fuck. Hating this. Just shadow me, Taylor. You too, Samuels.
Affirmative.
Fuck happened here? My God, Ripley. You're doing good, Taylor. Just keep moving.
Hold on!
Samuels! Taylor! Respond! Anybody! Okay.
Oh, that was so cool. The headphones on, I could hear like the vibration through the big. Oh, because I've got the headphones on, you can hear noises a lot easier. You can like pick up all like the smaller details. And so because the idea is that there's no sound in space, but so when the explosion happens, you can hear like the shockwave vibrate through that big cable they're moving across. Like, oh, that was so cool. Because at the moment I'm really happy about it, but then the moment the alien shows up, it's gonna be fucking horrifying. Because I can hear it. Oh, you'll be able to hear it breathing down my neck through the headphones. Because it's not directional sound support. It's mostly just a case of it just isolates it from left to right. I assume if you have like proper surround, it's more of a completely surround you. But even the spacesuits, they just look so cool because it's such a unique design. Oh, I just love the look of Alien. It's just so good. The infamous safe station. Yeah, because you can have bad luck using one of those. You think you're safe, so you go to the safe station. The moment you do it, though, the alien shows up.
Oh.
Warning. Sevastopol stability compromised. Proceed to the nearest partial checkpoint and stand by while orbital...
Sound design in this game is fucking impeccable. Like, it's just so good. This is one of my favourite games of all time. I've played through it probably about 4 times altogether before this playthrough. But it's just so good. It's an engineering team, decommission. So boys and girls, you've probably heard the whispers about Sevastopol by now, and I'm confirmed it's official. Sevastopol is being decommissioned. I will go over with each of you what this means in regards to your contracts and next placement, but for now we still have a job to do. The suits want this done with a skeleton crew, which means we've only been getting a few outside contractors to help, but it does mean overtime. I recommend taking what you can while it's available. I should point out that decommission does not mean lucky dip. Everyone here has to be accounted for, and I will personally escort anyone found helping themselves or equipment to Muscle Waits. Chief. Ooh.
This'll help.
here it is. Let's get some more crafting materials because we're going to need them.
Hello?
Even just this room alone, this looks so just... oh. Because this stream's probably could be a lot of me guessing about how much I just love Alien. I've just... on my bookshelf, I've got an entire shelf just dedicated just purely to Alien books and figures. It's just... oh... I just love it so much. Moved our stash. Langley, if you're looking for our stash, I've moved it. You left it right out in the open where anyone else could have taken it. Jesus. Do you know what I had to do just to get it? I've hidden it in one of the storerooms. You should be able to find it. The code is 0340. Don't worry, no one goes down to terminal anymore. Not after what happened. Also, we're out of meds and low on water, so you're going to need to get some. It's your turn. Maybe it'll teach you to take care of our stuff in future. Anna. Goodbye from Seegson. We've had a long journey together, but sadly it's coming to an end. Seegson Corp would like to take this opportunity to thank you all who worked and lived at Sevastopol over the years, and hopes that Seegson has helped to make it a productive and rewarding environment. Our investment and belief in the station has never wavered. Be assured that Seegson, Apollo Central AI and Working Joe androids will be there to serve Sevastopol until the last rivet is removed. We wish you all the very best for the future. After all, Sevastopol isn't just a station, it's people. Seegson Corp.
Terminal down, kill the power, and don't forget your reports. Make them thorough. We're gonna need our paperwork to be bulletproof when this shit's over. Waits up.
Because even stuff like this, having like the posters advertising different things on the station, reminds me of how Dead Space 2 did it with the Sprawl. Yeah, because it's all fun and games where you can run around, but then the alien shows up and it becomes a lot slower then. Just take some of this. Oh, got another one. Here at Seegson, we understand that science and technology need to work in harmony with society. There are many exciting discoveries and opportunities out on the horizon, but we believe that before we set off into the wild blue wonder, we should concentrate on solving those problems closer to home. That's what Seegson, every new technology research project and discovery is concerned with finding new real-world applications to help families, small businesses and local communities. We don't forget the little details when seeing the big picture. We don't want to show you a new world, we want you to discover it with you. We'll hope to join you on the journey, Seegson tomorrow together. Because one of the things people have compared Seegson to is to sort of the knockoff brand when it comes to Weyland-Yutani. But if you aren't like... ooh. those who are unaware, well, because if you haven't seen Alien before, Alien Titania is sort of the main
hell happened here?
The main antagonistic group from the film series. Sort of the typical evil mega corporation. Can't go in there just yet. Oh, it just looks so beautiful though. Because even the planet itself, the gas giant, I remember my friend Stephen during college was trying to replicate this effect because they actually have like the clouds moving on the atmosphere and everything. It just looks so great because Dead Space 2, it's set on the sprawled space station is the remains of the moon Titan. I can't remember which gas giant it's supposed to surround, whether it's Saturn or Jupiter. I always get a bit muddled around. But when they did this same sort of thing, instead of having it actually move, like the actual clouds of gas move, instead they just sort of used a bump map. So it just looked like a really big rock, which didn't actually spin, it was just completely static, and it just did not look good. It's the only thing out of that game which doesn't look good, because Dead Space 2 just looks really good, even today.
The Torrens. I'm here. I'm right here. Verlaine! Damn it!
I was just wondering whether this would have any dialogue come out, because it was the same station near the model. Yeah, because another thing that looks good though is the torrents in this game. It's because it is very similar to the Nostromo because it's a similar class, but because Alien just has really good ship designs in it. Pulling the plug. Zoe, I'm sorry, but I won't need you to come in next week. As you know, the store's been in trouble for some time now, and I couldn't hold off the creditors any longer. There's no one coming to Sevastopol anymore. It's just not us either. It sounds like the whole station is in the red and they're pulling the plug. Going to sell it off for scrap, I guess. I was speaking to one of the engineers and he reckons they'll announce it soon. I'm telling you this so you don't stick around looking for another job. Sevastopol's finished, time to move on. Harper. To all spaceflight terminal employees, it is the interest of public safety and prevention of panic. It must be made clear to all potential passengers that there are currently no scheduled flights leaving Sevastopol, nor ships available. The Colonial Marshals are investigating problems on station and will update accordingly from the Office of Marshal Rates. Apollo is the central AI that monitors and provides guidance for all the seekers and working journeys on Sevastopol. Apollo also oversees all communications on the station. So wherever you are, you know you're in safe hands, Seeks and tomorrow together.
Julia Jones, today's update. After numerous demands, Marshal Waits finally called a public meeting to address the rumors that have been circulating on Sevastopol. But instead of the answers we wanted, he continued to be evasive, and after only a few minutes, he and his team were pelted by projectiles from an angry crowd. A gun was fired, there was panic, and now Waits and what's left of his team are forcibly ejecting us from the terminal. Feels like we're on our own now.
This whole damn place is falling apart.
I think one of the other things which kind of works well with sort of Alien's art style is that even though it is largely like grey and dark colours, they do know how to use colours, but they do it in a way sparingly, so it's not. So you kind of get that right balance. So it really sort of makes it stand out. Destinations: Barnard Star, Ross 154, Procon, Groombridge 34, Alpha Ceti, Capella, Delta Pavononis, Caponis, Arcturus. Cool thing is some of these are actually real solar systems that have actually been charted. So Barnard Star, Alpha Ceti's got the Alpha Centauri. Alpha Centauri is actually the closest solar system to our own, but some of these are actually actual solar systems. The Arcturus one's actually interesting because we know from Alien, the second Alien film, that there's actually aliens who come from that planet, not the same which we're going to find in this game, but an actual proper alien civilization called the Arcturians. There's only like a vague mention of them though. I don't think that it actually goes into depth into what they are. Because this is also one of the reasons. This is one of the bloody hell, sort of. Because it's stuff like this which gives Alien Isolation its atmosphere. Because it's just, without having to like tell you, you can see how bad the situation is just because of the body bags. And all throughout the game, you just get this boding atmosphere building up. I don't know if you can hear it, but there's a cat meowing at the moment. I just heard it again. I think the alien just killed the cat. But that I was just being a bit quiet there because I didn't want to talk over the cat. I wonder if there's actually anything down here we can find. I don't think there is. Yeah, because one of the places where sort of Alien Ace does it, that was definitely the alien, without a doubt. Because one of the reasons I bring up the game's atmosphere is that I actually own the novelization for Isolation. I can remember being extremely excited when it was announced, because of how much I enjoyed Isolation, and because I really wanted to show it to my dad, but my dad doesn't play video games. So there being a novelization was great, because like, well, I can show this to him. problem is, though, the novelization really, it just pales in comparison to the game, not because of how it's written. Well, it kind of is, but essentially the problem is... Thank you, Light. I don't think it's meant to be doing that. Yeah, the problem with the novelization is it feels almost like they just watched like a YouTube playthrough. Because something like this, with all the body bags here, which is something that's really good environmental storytelling, they just completely removed from the book. But they keep a bit in which we're about to explore. Let's see if we can find some items in here first. So in the novelization, this scene is kept intact. Ripley finding the dead engineer with the rents, and the author decides this is going to be the bit where Ripley finds out how bad the situation is on Sevastopol. But he just completely negates the whole room full of body bags. It was just such a strange thing to do for the book. But the book's got a lot of other problems. It's constantly... Well, one thing that kind of gets a bit annoying is it's constantly going into flashbacks about stuff which doesn't really have any relevance on the plot. But I think for me the biggest problem is it just doesn't really understand the horror. Because the first encounter of the xenomorph in the book, Ripley just runs past it and gets to where she needs to go. She doesn't even do the whole encounter. Because one of the best bits about San Cristobal was how it was just this massive cat and mouse game with the alien. Because at that point you don't have the supplies to fend it off and stuff.
I think I need this more than you do.
But an even bigger problem is in the novelization, Amanda actually kills the xenomorph. She just kills it with a flamethrower. And the reason why that doesn't work is the main reason this game was as scary as it was because you couldn't kill the alien. It was this unstoppable force, which all you could do was hide from it or scare it away. You just could not kill it. But in the book, nah, she just kills it with the flamethrower. It's like, well, what's the fucking point then?
Hello, I want to make a complaint to the highest authority, okay? My name is Zachary Watson. That's Watson. You get that? My complaint is this. Fucking marshals. They should be protecting us. It's their job. Something's on the station with us and no one knows what it is. No one fucking knows. They put braces on the doors. Lockdown. You know, like to keep something out. I'm fucking terrified, man. I'm fucking... Shit. It's so cold. I don't think this fucking thing even works. Interview subject. Heist. Did I say that right? Heist? Look, if you can't even tell me your name, we're gonna be here a hell of a long time. I just want to know about your boss. He's got you all into a lot of trouble. Someone's gonna be accountable. I'm gonna make damn sure someone's accountable. No? Tough guy, huh? Turner, turn off the tape. Maybe our friend here is just shy.
It was just a shame that the novelization didn't turn out to be good. Well, it's not terrible, but I would definitely recommend playing the game instead.
Stay still.
Okay. Okay.
Now, turn around. Come on!
Ripley.
Where'd you come from? Ripley?
Off station. A ship.
There's no ships here!
There are now.
Well, that's good news. Because things are not so good here. Something blew just now. Rocked this whole place.
I saw it.
But lady, that's the least of our problems.
Yeah?
Yeah. Something's on this station. Something you wouldn't believe.
Like what?
A killer. You get it?
Okay. Okay. What's your name?
Axel.
I was boarding with 2 colleagues. EVA. We got separated by the blast. Can you help me find them?
Why?
Because you seem to know your way around.
No, I mean, why? What's in it for me?
A place on the ship.
How do I know I can trust you?
I need to find comms. I need to contact my ship.
This is your lucky day.
Let's go, sweetheart. Seeks and comms is in the Systex Spire. It's quite a distance, but we can get to a transit through the freight area. But watch yourself. We can get into all sorts of trouble here, okay?
Something you notice about the cutscenes in this game is, I don't know if it's intentional, but it kind of just looks like all the characters are covered in Vaseline. Their entire...
Come on, I don't want to stick around here long.
Like their faces and their clothes are just completely reflective and shiny.
Is that you following me back there?
Had to keep my distance. Can't take any chances. Stick close to me.
What?
Hey, don't move.
Okay. We're not looking for trouble. Who are you?
I'm John. This is Ringo.
They're just some assholes. We haven't got time for this. Come on, Jana.
We're trying to get to comms. Can you help us?
We don't need their help.
Don't tell them anything. Look, I've got the elevator working. Jana, let's go, okay?
I'm sorry. Good luck.
What the hell was that about? Why are you so damn aggressive?
Everyone's running shit scared, keeping to their own. Safer that way.
Yeah, also, the lip sync in the game's not the best, but it's definitely better than some stuff I've seen. The face animation.
This ship of yours is the real McCoy.
The face animations are definitely better than Mass Effect Andromeda, that's for sure.
Hold up. Let me get the elevator. Allow me. Place is old. Needs a special touch. Well, what are you waiting for? Hit the button.
Spaceflight terminal to rate shipping.
Keep the noise down here. There might be people around.
I'd appreciate it if you told me what the hell was going on. Right now.
Listen, darling. When we get to the ship, we can kick back, braid each other's hair, and chat all you want.
Yeah, when we get to my ship. I need to know what's going on. Right fucking now!
Fine. Like I said, there's a killer.
A killer? What does that even mean?
I ain't seen it, but it's here. Picking us off one by one.
What are you saying? A psycho? A person?
No, something else. A monster.
I just went closer to that because the lighting looked a bit strange. Oh, we've got too much of that. Because interestingly, Axel has a different company logo on the back of his shirt. So he's obviously one of the contractors who came in.
Glad I found you guys.
We need to move. This way. Get down.
This is bullshit, man. We should be looking for a way off.
Are you crazy? There's no way off. At least we're safe down here.
For how long? What if they come for us?
Then we shoot the crap out of them. Now shut up. You're making me nervous.
I'm stuck.
We shouldn't have done
Oh,
that back there.
come on, come on.
I know we're hungry.
What was that?
Trouble.
Trouble.
Man, this feels so
We'll have to go
wrong.
around them. Follow me.
False alarm.
I'm not so why do you have to make
Friends
it so...
of yours?
I've had run-ins with those guys before. They don't like strangers. Even nice guys like me.
I'm shocked.
I ain't pulling your chain, darling. You want to go and say hello? It's your funeral. Those guns aren't for show.
Someone should be doing something.
They are. It's called surviving.
Yeah, because I'm not so why they have to make it so you have to press X whenever you go in an event. I would have thought they could just do it automatically.
The fear, it makes people crazy.
I've noticed. You've been living here?
What can I say? My butler's on holiday. Grab what you need. You don't know when you'll get another chance. Been hunkered down here for a week now, waiting for a ship. Waiting for you, I guess. It can get pretty dark around here. You should take that flashlight over there. Make sure you're stocked up on batteries.
The Android brain understanding our half-brothers. User's manual. Thrust.
Just be careful not to flash it around. We don't want to get caught. Let's go.
What now?
I'll watch the vent. There's another vent round here somewhere. I marked it so I wouldn't forget it.
Axel, is this it?
Hold on. I'm coming.
I don't think there's actually anything we can find in this room, because I think I've looked before.
Somewhere. See? Got it covered. Come on. It's not smart to stay here too long.
Is the way everyone travels around here?
Just those that want to stay alive, sweetheart. Torrens, so that's your ship, huh? Quiet. I hear something.
Yeah, I hear you. Will do. Gotta go meet the others. Something's going down.
There's always something going down.
Come on. We don't want to piss him off.
I keep thinking I can hear it through the walls.
Follow me. Okay, gotta be quiet here. Don't shine that flashlight. Quietly.
I'm not making any noise, you are.
Hold up.
What's the emergency? Someone else has been here. Everyone, stay alert. Keep your guns tight. Shoot anyone you don't know. Stick around while I check our stock.
They're armed. Too many of them to take on.
Take on?
We still got to get through there. The door at the end.
How?
Let's try a distraction. The generator. If that went down, they'd have to check it out. You're smaller than me. You'll make less noise.
Great.
Which one of you checked our supplies last?
I did. What's up?
You decide to help yourself a little?
What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Hey, he's been with me the whole time.
We're missing food, ammo, meds. If it's not one of us, then we were right. Someone's been in here.
This is no good. We're supposed to be secure down here.
Damn it. What about the lock Joe rigged up?
I've just come from there. Sealed tight. Eyes open. Keep your guns ready.
Someone's gonna have to tell the boss.
Boss? He's a goddamn store clerk. What just happened?
It just turned itself off? No. Somebody's here.
Check it out. Everyone with me.
Just gotta wait for them to go past. Can't hear their footsteps. I'm just gonna have to wing it. I'm pretty sure I've left it long enough.
Doesn't seem to be broken.
How would you know, Einstein?
If the generator had blown, there'd be smoke.
Well, it's
Nice
not
work,
working now.
This
Maybe the safety got tripped.
Follow me. Let's keep it down. They're still close by.
No, I won't save just yet.
How much further?
Nearly there. Transit's just up ahead. Let's just hope your ship's still there.
Access
Sebastopol, not
terminal.
quite what you're expecting, eh? I'm not even supposed to be here. My shipping out papers were for a week ago.
A blind eye, yes. I managed to get my hands on that stuff I was talking about. Chief won't even notice the stock missing. Things always get lost when a station's closing down. Don't worry about customs either. Sinclair's told his men to turn a blind eye. They'll probably be too busy goofing off or taking backhanders to notice anyway. You'll get what you pay for, I guess. Bailey. Two-man rule. Oh god. Nielsen, Leonard, you both sift on the doors to read carefully. Putting this together wasn't easy and we don't want intruders getting in because you didn't read the instructions properly. This here is what you call a two-man rule lock. This means it needs two to open a door simultaneously from two different consoles. Most of us don't know each other, so this is the safer way, making sure everything stays secure and none of us decide to head off on their own with our stuff. When you're on safe, take it in turns to keep guard and notify the other if one of us needs to be letting her out. That means just us, no one else. No matter how much anyone begs, no matter what sob story they try and pull. I was with a group before we got soft and now I'm the only one left. Trust no one, Joe. Inventory, aspirin 4, canned food 32, cereal 6, water 4, toothpaste 12. Note during low on ammunition, Zoe managed to pick up some prescription drugs, all addressed to the same person. Guessed he didn't need them anymore. Ooh, compound B. I've got to wait for the game to catch up now.
It's powered down. The assholes have cut us off. Got it. We need to activate both consoles at the same time to open it. I'll do this one. You go to the one at the other side.
Okay.
Ready. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Axel, behind you.
I don't know why hit by him from behind is there. They're the only times they show like stage direction.
You bums think you can take what you want?
Not stage directions, closed captions.
Let's go. The others are on their way. We need to go! Now!
Hey, you bastards!
Move it!
Shoot him! Shit, I think he's dead. They killed him.
Come on!
You killed that guy!
Because he was going to kill me, you saved my life. This is about survival. understand. You hear something? I hear something.
Axel?
What have I got on me?
What the hell was that thing?
Just the sound of it being there is just enough to terrify me. I think the only way you can get the alien to show up here is if you start running around. But still, it just always freaks me out this bit. I always keep expecting it to show up at the door over there. I don't think we can go in that room. No, we can't. Oh, Christ. I'm not looking forward to saying Crystal Bob. I can absolutely sick myself. Let me in, let me in. Oh, there's the motion tracker. Go, because just that bit alone, just it's that dread you get in you. Because the hardest alien encounters are the first ones, when you haven't really got very many items to actually protect yourself. After that, it gets a bit better. It's just the first one where, oh god. Because I should mention, one of the achievements you can get in this game is playing through the entire game without dying once. And considering the alien is an insta-kill enemy, ooh. Before they breed, track and exterminate, vermin cause diseases, don't let them spread. Here's a thing I like that how they've...
Serving Seegson Communication Technologies, Tech Support Services, and Gemini Exoplanet Solutions.
I like how they've put like an actual a reason why the motion tracker's here. You got like the vidicon. It's interesting because a lot of some of the old sci-fi films actually predicted some of the stuff we have now in terms of technology. But one of the things they felt was that phones would always be like built into the walls like this. Same with Blade Runner, where in order to talk to someone on the phone, you have to do it through this, like an actual wall terminal. Because I don't think back then they considered the thought of having a phone as actually something you could carry around with you. So you could communicate and reaching out together. Yeah, because I quite like this poster. I think I quite like the look of it. We don't forget the little details when seeing the big picture. Because if I saw this, I'd probably work for this company. It's a better company to work for than WhiteAbaddon, that's for sure. Alright, I want to go the other way first. Because remember, I was watching someone do a video when he talked about this game. And I quite liked the description they gave for comparing WhiteAbaddon to Seegson, which was, it's like because he compared it to going to your local supermarket, and he's where you get like Weetabix, which is the actual proper brand, but then you get like wheat biscuits, who are like the cheaper off-brand version, which is how Seegson are. They're like the cheaper off-brand version of WhiteAbaddon. come on. The control inputs for the PS4 version have a bit of problems with those ones. It's quite finicky. Yeah, because a lot of the art in Isolation is great. You always know Working Joe. Ugh, how could you forget a face like that? Yeah, that's been added. Oh, it's not added it to the map yet. Because I've played this game, I know where sort of a lot of there's like scraps and stuff is hidden. Yeah, there we go. We've got revolver ammo in here. Because the more you replay the game, it becomes less scary because you get used to it. But I never get used to the alien though, never. Because you always think, oh, it won't be this scary this time, but.
Shit! Guys, over here! Someone's here!
Yeah, this room in particular is probably caused many a nightmare. Well, let's craft no, let's not do it just yet.
Listen to me very carefully. I want you to leave work now. Collect Claire, pick up the cat, and head home. We need to find someplace safe till Seegson send a ship. I saw the guy from down the hall. I can't remember his name. The one in the dirty baseball cap, weird smell. He had something in his coat. I think it was a gun. He just looked right through me. Don't talk to anyone. Don't tell them where you're going. I'll meet you as soon as I can.
An access to her. She was trying to hack the elevator's security. Circuits are fried, easy fix. Just need to find a new data cell.
I'm pretty sure that's the guy who owned the cat we could hear earlier on.
Okay. We find her, tell her.
That guy's over there. Okay, that guy's not in the corner, so he's probably in this room. There he is.
My friend said he saw it, so some people get away.
Why have you come back? Okay, he's gone that way, hopefully. He's gone back to that corner.
Station feels like a graveyard, huh?
Christ! Go, go, go! I didn't even realise someone was looking at me.
I think she went downstairs. Come on.
I'm not going down there. No way.
She's got your hack tool.
It didn't work. We'll find another way out. We've been here too long already.
Probably should have used a flare there to distract their attention. I don't know if it would have worked on all of them though. Yeah, we're going to use the health kit now. I mean health syringes. Got our trusty flares. I certainly don't have much comfort in the trusty flares. I thought there was an item there. Bureau of Bag Theft. Oh wait, I forgot we've gone completely the wrong way. We don't go here just yet. Map. Hot food. How do you get burger out of here? Eat. I wonder if this is the thing you like in 2001: A Space Odyssey, where people are just kind of eating like pate version of food. It's like carrot pate and stuff. Because it doesn't really go into it in the film, but in the book of 2001 there's going to be, I think, a food sorted. Well, like real food, so when they're in that space bus they're eating sort of a... I think it's like a chicken flavoured wafer, pretty much. Got another little reference to the first film. Disappears all over the place. Oh, someone's been killed there, it looks like. Hello? Wow. Keep vigilant for spills, report them immediately. ID tag. By the looks of it, I think this is showing the ones I've got from my previous playthrough. Well, my sister's found something amusing. There's not really much point for collecting these. This is sort of a nice little thing to get. Just gonna highlight them all to get rid of these markers. Yeah, because the game, I think, saves the audio logs you collect through each playthrough. So well.
Oh, God.
It's gonna be good to have those ready. I don't know how useful they actually are against the alien, like the smoke bomb and stuff. But at least we've got it. Because this revolver of ours against the xenomorph, this is 100% useless.
Oh God. The flight recorder. What? What? No! God! Okay. Stay focused.
does that say? This man still... No, this man, this god.
Let's try this thing out.
Oh, let's go to that room first.
Message from Marshal Waits. This is Chief Porter and Tech Support. Look, there's nothing on this flight recorder, Waits. We've broken God knows how many corporate confidentiality agreements and come up with zip. Nothing except the Weyland-Yutani logo and an empty readout. Now, these things are built to last. So either someone on board the Nostromo asked its mother core to wipe it clean, or somehow the data's been corrupted before it got here. Care to fill me in on why this was a priority job?
Now we can go down here. Chief W. Porter, Sevastopol Terminals. Chief, the good news is that I'm about 80% through archiving Sevastopol's internal mail system for decommissioning. It's been disconnected from Apollo, but I've left a basic messaging system in place for the people still here. The bad news is whoever set it up in the first place skimped on the hardware. We've had some leaks. We've got Mike Tanaka looking into it now. He's a specialist archivist we've called in. Seems to know his shit. Just thought I'd better give you the heads up in the meantime, Franco. Ooh, this could be a long one. An outpost of progress by Julia Jones, Desolation through Isolation. The space station that nobody needed, run by a company we all forgot. Sevastopol is now a black backwater. Population is a tenth of the station's optimal capacity. Docking bays are empty and the shutters are down on local stores and businesses. The orders for Seegson's cheaply manufactured androids have long since dried up, and the antiquated Apollo governing AI system equally malfunctions. How did we get here? And, more importantly, where have billions of dollars of investment gone? My name is Julia Jones. I have lived on Sevastopol for 2 months compiling this report for the Colonial Times. Discovering the price of our second-tier corporations have paid for the overexpansion during the race into the Outer Rim. Anything else we can find? Get this first. Oh, come on. It never works on the first try, you have to do it on the second one. before I continue on, I need to have a quick break, so I'll be back in a minute. Once more we delve into the horror of alien isolation. I've had a biscuit and I'm good to go. Just occurred to me I should be sprinting now. Crit your screech and Billy, I'm on my way. But yeah, when people say about alien isolation being scary, they're not underselling it. It really is just gut-wrenchingly horrifying when the alien is around. Because one of the reasons why the alien is always scary is that it's not, for the most part, scripted. There's obviously some scripted set pieces for the game. But when the xenomorph is actually sews up, usually it's just completely unscripted. It does whatever it wants. Come on. Speaker system is in the wrong place. Where is the alien? Where is it? There it is. It's over there. There's a vent here, that's great. Just gonna... Billy? Billy, where are you? Oh god, it's horrible. The music in my ears. The alien, the headphones. Oh. This is what I was dreading. I think he's in the vents. God, please don't come back. Take your items and then let's go, go, go. No, oh god, fuck, no. Okay, open the door, just open the door, please. Fuck, go, 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 go. Jesus Christ. The first time you encounter the alien, it's always the worst, because you just don't have the items on you to defend yourself. It's only going to get worse when we get to San Cristobal. Oh. I'm probably not even going to have my headphones on at that point. I'm probably just going to have to just take them off, because oh. I think it's Pyrocynical said it pretty well. It's that the sounds of the alien are one of the most scariest things in the game. Not the alien itself, just the sounds it makes.
All visitors must report to reception.
Get the map.
Hello? My name's Ripley. Amanda Ripley. I need your help.
Please take a seat. Someone will be with you shortly.
No wonder Seegson is losing the tech race.
I absolutely love the working Joe's androids. I just love the design. It's just the perfect sort of cheap, tatty look to them. Also, Blade Runner reference. Well, that's interesting. The kids have drawn the alien. Yeah, if you haven't seen Blade Runner, there's a character who keeps making little origami animals, and at the end he leaves an origami unicorn for Harrison Ford to find in his apartment. Oh, there it is. It's over there. I forgot.
You can trust our working Joes. Always there, always helpful, always working for you. Our synthetics are made to be simple. No emotional simulations. No life real qualities. They just work for you.
It's weird because
sometimes
sometimes you activate air purification and it makes it all foggy and hard to see. Other times you turn it off and it does the same thing. So I don't quite get how it's supposed to work. I also feel like I might have wasted it as well. Might be worth waiting later for that. Oh, we can't go to this. I remember that bit. Can't go in there yet.
Can I help you?
I need to get into comms control. It's urgent.
That is a restricted area.
It's an emergency! Don't you realize what's going on?
Apollo has the situation in hand. Your registration is almost complete.
Forget it. I'll find my own way in.
Yeah, because
I wouldn't advise it.
There's the sort of a secret animation you can observe this guy do. I think if you stand around long enough, he does sort of I can't remember. I don't know the specific term, but it's sort of a running on the spot, which a character in the first Alien film did. A character ass.
For your comfort and reassurance, our working Joe synthetics are designed to be instantly recognizable.
I don't know how long you have to wait to see it though. As far as I know, I think it's only this one who does it.
Seegson working Joes know exactly who you're dealing with. Be reassured. That's the Seegson promise. Your user comfort is our priority.
Gonna do the little animation. Oh. Come on, do the animation, please. Come on, do it, do it. No, he's not going to do it. God, imagine using that. Ugh. I think it's only that working Joe who will do the animation. Can't remember what you have to do to trigger it though.
Some kind of tracker. It's been modified.
Is there a problem?
No, no problem.
Yeah, this little shit here is gonna give you the most anxiety in your life. Just that beeping. It's not bad if it's a working Joe, but when the alien comes up and you hear it on this, good God. Please, I've put manual lock on the door leading upstairs. Don't want any accidents until we figure out what's going on here.
Marie, if you get this, I'm making my way to Seegson Communications now. I didn't wake you because I knew you'd try and stop me. Please understand, this is our best shot. Someone has got to reestablish communications. We need to make sure the officials back at home know what's going on here. Don't worry about me. I'll be back. I'm not going to leave you and Claire alone.
We don't want to show you a new world, we want to discover it with you. Here at Seegson, every new technology, research project and discovery is driven to find real-world applications to help you. We hope you'll join us for the journey. Tomorrow together. Our origins in space. 2034 changed everything. The advent of fast and light travel put Seegson, then known as Sieg and Son, on the path to success. The race into space began in earnest and under the steady hand of our founder, Josiah Sieg, our company was primed and ready for the years that followed. Sieg and Son built the components that enabled ships to extend colonial space beyond the solar system. As history relates, Wayland Corp was reluctant to share its FTL technologies with other corporations. Fortunately, Josiah Sieg was on hand to speculate, innovate and produce. Without Sieg and Son, the skies would have looked very different indeed. Yeah, because Weyland-Yutani are absolute fucking bastards. All the evil pretty much in the Alien series can be attributed to Weyland-Yutani. They also have rotten luck, because all their family members always seem to die. Particularly poor Michael, not Michael Byron, I don't know if I can remember his name, but the guy who plays Bishop the Android. He's died at least 3 times in the same film series. That poor guy. He's also got a distinction because along with again I can't remember the actor's name, but there's 2 actors who have been killed by a xenomorph, a predator and a Terminator. There's only 2 actors who have got that, and that's one of the most metal things ever. Lance Henriksen, that's it. The actor who plays Bishop is Lance Henriksen. One of the only 2 actors to be killed by a xenomorph, a predator and a Terminator. and also die 3 times in one series. It's just embarrassing. Let's make some noise makers. Can make 2 of these because I'm probably going to use one.
You are entering a restricted area. Please leave.
Let me in. I need to contact my ship.
Sorry, I can't allow that. Ripley, Amanda. You have now been locked with Apollo. Welcome to Sevastopol.
There's gotta be another way inside.
I also forgot to mention this, if you play this game on PS4, you actually get a really cool system where the light on the controller, because for some reason the PS4 has a big light on the front, turns green. And if you don't have headphones plugged in, the sound of the motion tracker goes directly through the controller. And it's actually really cool. Especially because the green light will actually start to flash when the motion tracker detects something. It's just a really cool way of just adding a bit more immersion into the game. Ooh. How many flashlight batteries do you have? Okay, half. Yeah, because someone seems to thought they've last stand in here. Yeah, the controller vibrates on the side with the alien.
Let me pass. It's me, Hughes. Don't you recognize me?
Mate, you better just
Listen
go.
to me. We've got to re-establish long-range communications.
You're becoming hysterical.
Get back! I'm warning you!
Tut, tut. Let's resolve this amicably.
Oh, we've got 2 more people watching the stream. Always good to see. Right, I've gone the wrong way. Where's the way out? No, here it is. I definitely feel a lot more confident than I did in my Soma stream, because I had a lot of trouble doing that one. Started about 4 different times. The main problem I was just what to say to begin the stream off. Because that was one of the things I talked about quite a lot in the Soma stream, was just how like scary it was. Just having to the first stream I was doing. Your log message. Sensitive corporate information has been automatically detected as fast a link message recently sent from this terminal. This event has been logged to Apollo on behalf of Seegson. If you have any further questions... Riggs, are you still working down in Seegson Communications? Remember that trouble you got into last year? The trouble I helped you out of? Well, it's time to repay the favour. One of my colleagues has been looking into some of the import documents and found a few problems. He's new, so he doesn't understand how we do things on Sevastopol, and he's threatening to go to Waits about it. This could hurt all of us, so I need you to keep an eye on him, see if anything comes out of Apollo. Apollo has cameras everywhere. It just needs someone to tell it where to point to. His name is Daniel Holden, lives in Josiah Sieg, Executive Apartment 651. If this goes well, I might have some work for you. We could clean up here. Ransom. Ugh. Ransom, an absolute bastard. So there's 2 ways to get the camera down. You can use this terminal here, or you can go to this other one. It's a lot more risky. He's about to turn. And just like that, they never saw me. Yeah, Owlsbury 7. When you play on PS4, the controller will vibrate with the motion tracker. I'm pretty sure it defaults to that. Because you'll get the vibration with the moment something appears on the actual tracker.
Come on.
But you'll notice the light on your controller will turn green and it will flash in time with the motion tracker. It's one of the better uses I've seen for the PS4 controller mic. I remember Killzone Shadowfall had a segment where you can listen to audio logs and the audio comes through the controller, and one of the logs lasted for a very long time and it was extremely disturbing to listen
Central
to.
Communications Hub. Seeks and employees only.
You were essentially listening to a guy whose like lungs were like liquidating, and this audio log went on for like 2 minutes, and it's all coming through the controller. It was horrible to listen to. No, I thought there's a key card down, not key card, an ID card down there. Yeah, the PS4 microphone can be a bit iffy at some times. I remember one of the worst uses I've seen for it is in Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, where for some reason the only time the controller makes a sound is when you get like a radio call from a teammate, and it was extremely fucking annoying. The problem is though, there's actually a really good scene when it's used, if I remember correctly, where near the end of the game there's a soldier who's gravely injured, and you're essentially having to hold your hands on his chest to stop him from bleeding out. But if you have the PS4's microphone turned on, you will feel the vibrations of his heart slowly stopping, and it's a really great moment. It's a really interesting way of doing it. But it's just the same that throughout the rest of the game, whenever someone talks to you, you constantly hear this buzzing sound of the radio. I do like the way the controller microphone is used in general.
Communications disabled by order of Apollo. Facility offline. All outgoing communications halted.
That's just great.
Internal communications open on limited channels.
Gotta be someone on the station I can contact.
Like, even this scene here just looks absolutely fucking brilliant. Like, just lighting and stuff. This looks so good. You have to remember, the last Alien game we got before this was Alien Colonial Marines, and that's an absolutely fucking travesty of a game. Like, Jesus Christ, the writing in particular is a joke. Because after Colonial Marines came out, Isolation was pretty much seen as like the last bastion for Alien games. Because that's how bad Colonial Marines was. Okay, good, it's got the smoke over there. Hopefully the working Joe doesn't see me. 'Cause one of the achievements you'll get in the game is if you complete this level, I think, without being attacked by a working Joe. I don't think it matters if it detects you and it follows you, but if you don't get attacked, you get an achievement. But it does help if you can go through undetected. Oh, shit. Are we still there?
Corporate representatives must report to their nearest synthetic.
Okay, he's moved. But yeah, the tension you'll have when playing this game is like, it's nothing like you've played before. Because if you hear me, if I ever get quiet, it's just because the tension just builds and builds. like becomes hard to speak, your body will freeze. It's just completely, just all-encompassing horror. And that's why I love the game. Also, if you pull one of the triggers, it will change the focus. Yeah, keep your eyes on those ones if you're close to them.
Hello? Is anyone there? If anyone can hear this, we need help.
Log and full recording. System access only.
Get in the vent, get in the vent, get in the vent, go, 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 go. Oh, thank God for that.
Sebastopol, this is Weyland-Yutani Executive Administrator Nina Taylor, confirming receipt of your transmission. I'm a member of the team assigned to collect the Nostromo flight recorder. The black box in your possession is of primary importance to Weyland-Yutani. Under existing corporate agreements, we should remind you that you must not attempt to read its contents, nor disclose its presence to any third parties. We'll be with you soon. A private message from Marshal Waite will follow.
Oh, Nina, the only good person in Weyland-Yutani. But there's Samuels as well. Won't save just yet. There's the last one. Oh, fuck. Oh.
Samuels! You're alive! It's Ripley!
Ripley! Taylor, it's Ripley. We were getting worried.
I made it! Where are you?
We're at a transit station now. It's right by medical.
Okay. Samuels, listen to me. It's not safe here. Seegson's got this place locked tight. Their goddamn androids are killing people!
That's impossible. It's contrary to primary synthetic programming.
I've seen it, Samuels. I guess Seegson's got a different idea about synthetics. And there's something else here. A creature. It's big and it's lethal.
Ripley, slow down. A creature?
It's a life form. An unknown type. Some kind of alien organism. It's extremely dangerous. You and Taylor need to make...
Taylor is hurt. She was injured by debris during the crossing.
How bad?
I can't move her. I need medical supplies. We need to treat and pack the injury.
And the Torrens?
The radio is broken. I can't contact Verlaine. We're on our own.
Shit. Okay. I'll come to you. Keep your eyes open.
I'll send a transit car to you.
Just gonna quickly pause the game. I'm just making a playlist to make sure that the stream will be available after it's finished. But yeah, after the stream's finished, it's not going to go on much longer, but you will be able to watch later. if this is wise, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Ah, screw it. I don't want the assistance you're providing working, Joe. There's one here, the other one's gone off somewhere else. No, there it is, there's the other one that's come back. Okay, and they're both leaving now. We should be clear for the vent. Unless they double back, but I don't think they do. The working Joes aren't scripted the same way like the alien is. They're on the other side. Oh yeah, that's what door access does, it opens that door there. I don't think we need it though, we're full on supplies as it is.
GNR interrupt engaged. Stand by.
It's a good thing I crafted 2 noisemakers, because I'm going to have to use one later on. Well, in this bit here, just so we can get past. Oh, Christ. There's one to our right. There it is. There's another one in that room by the sound of it. He's not looking our way, but he's going to turn our way eventually. I don't know whether to go now or wait. The problem is I've waited too long as it is, so he's probably going to turn the moment I make a beeline for it. I know he does come this way, but... Screw it, I'm going for it. Ooh! I knew he was. I didn't think he was still in the. Oh, fucking hell! Stay over there. Just stay over there, please. Okay, he stayed over there. Has he? There he is. Turn right, don't turn left. Good. I don't think I've ever seen one in that room before, so that caught me off guard. Oh, fucking hell. It's just an open door. I thought there was a working Joe stood there.
This is Central Communications. Seeks and employees only.
Which way? I can't tell which way he's looking. The light's too bright. He's got his back to us, but Sod's laws dictates the moment I move, he's gonna just turn around and just get me. Okay, going for it. We're probably gonna die. Hopefully not. He's there. Shit.
Visitors must report to reception.
There's the animation, he just did it in the corner, in the far off. He did it, finally. Yeah, that was the secret animation I was telling you about, and now we need to get out of here because he's coming our way. And the alien's here now. He's in the roof. There's an alien in the roof. No, 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 no. Oh, climb up. Yes, this is scripted because this always happens when you come out this door. Yeah, don't step underneath it and don't run. No, he's still there. I don't think he's gonna look away. Don't like that music because that's the music that plays when the alien shows up. But with headphones on though, I don't think I'm ready to experience the alien. Like that sound of it smashing out of a roof vent. Just, oh god, I can't believe, just imagine what that's like with headphones. It's just such a 10 10 because when I started the game, I was like, it's so cool, it's so cool, it's so cool, it's so great, like, so happy. Then the moment you actually get into the actual game stuff, you're like, fuck me, I'm terrified. Okay, there's a working Joe down there. Though we can turn the air filtration off now. Unfortunately, we can't go through the vent because it's sealed. That's the speaker system's where we want it as well. I turned the speaker on, so he should have gone to investigate, but he's just stood there. What was that sound? He hasn't gone to investigate, that's really annoying. Because I very much doubt the game wants you to melee attack it. Not with the alien here as well. Yeah, there it goes. Yeah, because the xenomorph is directly above us. I've always wondered whether you can actually respond to that, but I don't think you can. I thought he had a working Joe behind me then. Okay, he's moved. We can go. He shouldn't see us. And it's raining outside. Perfect. Quickly interact with this. What's going on up there? I've been waiting for a call and Apollo, please stand by, your call is being rerouted. My working Joe is acting strangely, you won't listen to anything like Apollo, please stand by, your call is being rerouted. I need help, I'm trapped in my apartment, there's an android outside and Apollo, please stand by, your call is being rerouted. Put me through to Master's office, it's an emergency, someone's been robbing my store, your call is being rerouted. He's gone, it killed him, I think it's still here, your call is being rerouted. I remember in one of these rooms the alien showed up out of nowhere. That scared me because I don't think it actually show up here. Yeah, because that's where we've just been. He said investigate disturbance. We can go through here. This is going to take us up to that room I said we couldn't go into before, the cooling room. Okay, now this through the door on the right, there should be a working Joe. Yeah, it looks like there is. I'm just gonna have a quick peek. Hope they don't see me. Yeah, there he is. We're gonna use the noisemaker here. Ooh! No, I didn't want to press that. I'm not risking a throw when he's there. I'm gonna wait. I want to get closer to the door, I can't see him. Oh, is that the one I triggered the alarm for? Oh! And the alien is nearby because I can hear him. Oh, Christ. Okay, I'm gonna risk it now. thank God, the elevator. I've never been more thankful to be in an elevator. There's some scrap we can find in here, and there's an extra room if we go through a vent, but I don't want to risk it. I'm just going to go straight to the transit hub again. Going straight to Systech Spire, if I remember correctly. And hoping not to attract the alien. Yeah, SkyMed. SkyMed, however you want to pronounce it. It says save game, which means the alien shouldn't show up. Because if it did, it would say hostiles nearby. Though then again...
Station serving Seegson Communication Technologies, tech support services, and Gemini Exoplanet Solutions.
Oh, thank God. I can remember once I was moving through that room in the centre, the reception area, and I accidentally got too close to Working Joe. And I thought the alien had got me, but it wasn't. And I screamed my lungs out. Because I was hoping to do it as the playthrough where I don't die. So and because that room, the alien appears in it fairly frequently. The moment I got grabbed by the Working Joe, I thought the alien had somehow got me without me hearing it. And it's just scared the living shit out of me. Because it's one of the few horror games I've played which I've actually full-on screamed at. The only other one is the original Resident Evil, the remake, that is. So we got a bit cocky in Resident Evil 1.
Station serving the San Cristobal Medical Facility and
Ripley,
Seegson Synthetics.
Taylor's over here.
Ripley? Is that Ripley?
Try and rest, Taylor.
How is she?
She needs treatment. Medical's nearby, but I didn't want to leave her.
I'll go and investigate. See what I can find. You stay with her.
I'll try to repair the radio booster. What if this creature shows up?
Hide.
Unauthorized security breach detected. All transit shut down by order of Apollo.
So I got a bit cocky. Resident Evil 1. There's an area you can go to which is outside the mansion, which is fenced off. I think there's a fuel drum out there because in the remake they added in a new game mechanic of the redheads. The idea that if you don't either burn a zombie's corpse or shoot its head off, it will come back as a redhead, a really fast and more damaging version of the regular zombie. And so if you go into this little outside area, just beyond the gate you can see the Cerberus, which is the zombie dog as it later gets called, which is stupid. But the Cerberus will patrol near the fence, and I thought, oh, it can't get me from there, I'm safe. So I go out a few times, and at one point I was trying to pick up some items, and out of nowhere a Cerberus had jumped the fence and had ran behind me. I wasn't expecting it, and I just screamed because it was just the most horrifying sight I had seen playing that game. Yeah, because the effects on the planet are just so good. Oh, the game just looks so good. It's brilliant.
I need a doctor. Hello? I need a...
I can't hear you. Hang on.
I don't think we could get in that room. I think it's locked off by I think it's locked off by a level 2 or 3 access tuner, which we can't do at the moment. We've already got the level 1. Yeah, the stream's not going for much longer though. I'm gonna get to the beginning of the medical bit, and then I'm gonna save it there, because I don't want to do the xenomorph encounter just yet. I want to leave that for the next stream. After this stream, I'm going to be testing out a new game. Spellbreak, I think it's called. It's sort of a magic battle royale type thing. I won't stream it though, but I'm just going to be testing that just on my own.
The marshals locked everything down. Use the vent.
Yeah, we'll be coming back here at one point now later in the game. The laws of Earth stretch beyond the soul, the colonial marshals.
Right.
I'm Kuhlman.
Ripley, I need to find a doctor.
I'm a doctor.
My friend needs help. Medical supplies.
Me too. There are no supplies on this level. But there are plenty downstairs in the hospital dispensary.
How do we get there?
We? Do I look like I'm in any fit state? I need your help, and you need mine. You find the passcode for the service elevator, and then I'll come down to the hospital with you, okay?
Passcode?
Yeah. I can direct you from here. Morley or Lingard would have had the new passcode. Morley's office is your best bet.
Yeah, I'm going to be ending the stream here now. I don't want to do the next part today. But yeah, so the stream will be ending here now. This Monday will be the next Spooktober live stream. That one is going to be the second part of Soma, because I'm going to be alternating it throughout the month. Just because Soma's probably about 9 hours altogether, it's probably going to be done fairly quickly. So instead of just doing like alien isolation streams over and over, I'll alternate it a little bit between the base game of isolation and the DLC Crew Expendable, because I haven't really got any other horror games I can stream on the PS4. There is Amnesia: The Dark Descent. The problem is on the PS4 at least, you're forced into buying Amnesia to Collection, which comes with The Dark Descent, but also a Machine for Pigs. And everywhere I've seen, they always say that Machine for Pigs is just not good at all. And I don't want to have to pay for the extra price for a bonus game, which I just don't want. So unfortunately I can't do Amnesia. Because there's not really many of the horror games on PS4 that I don't think I'm that interested in. I'll have to look. But I imagine Alien Isolation will get us through to the end of October. After October, I plan on doing there are some other streams I plan on doing. So starting in December, I want to cover the game Genshin Impact, sort of an anime-y version of Breath of the Wild, which is a free-to-play as well on PC, Switch, mobile, PS4, Xbox, and PC. I'm pretty sure that's all the platforms it's available from. November is hopefully going to be the Cyberpunk 2077. I'm really hoping to get that when it comes out and stream it, because I've been really looking forward to that game. Also in November, the remake of 13 comes out, XIII. Problem is though, because it's going to be a full price game, I probably can only get one of them, so I'm probably going to go for Cyberpunk. Though part of me does kind of want to buy 13 just to add to the sales, because the first one, it sold well, but just not enough to get a sequel. Which is a shame, because the original 13 game ended with a to be continued, which never went anywhere. So I'm hoping that if the remaster does well, they'll actually make the sequel, because that would be incredible if that could happen. Because the original 13 is an absolutely fantastic game. Yeah, it's a Crew Expendable. I don't have Last Survivor, which is the second DLC expansion, because the copy of Ripley Edition I bought was second hand, so the DLC had already expired. And that's just the problem with stuff like this, when they give you DLC and stuff. Like, sure, you buy like Alien Isolation Ripley Edition, which comes with both DLCs. Problem is though, the Last Survivor and Crew Expendable DLC expired like in 2016. So even if you bought the game new, it's still probably going to have codes which expired 4 years ago. It's just such a shame, because it's just one of the sort of the downsides of modern gaming is that it's a lot of DLC, like microtransactions and stuff. You don't really get many games that come out now where you just buy the game itself. You don't have to pay for anything extra. Cause even like COD Warzone's pretty bad for it. As a character, I'm not going to get into that. We'll be here for hours. So yeah, here's the live stream ends here, I'm afraid. Hopefully I'll see you guys again for the next one, which will be Soma. And then Friday will be the next Alien Isolation stream. And we'll continue on till then, till either we've completed the games or October is finished. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next stream.